Greetings from Sandhya Thomas. Hope life is treating you well and your families are safe and sound. Let me take this opportunity to introduce to you a dashing person, Malvika Iyer. Do you know who she is? She is one of my inspiring personality with an indomitable spirit. She is a social worker, a motivational speaker, a recipient of noted awards including the Nari Shakti Puraskar, the highest civilian honor for women for outstanding contribution to women empowerment. She is also a disability rights activist, a model for accessory fashion, an emerging global leader, and many more feathers to decorate her cap. Indeed, an icon of smartness. When I said smart, what all attributes fit into your mind? Her appearance, her attitude, her confidence, her class, her interactiveness. We all have our own general measures to define smartness. But it is none of these which inspired me of Malvika Iyer. She is no ordinary woman. She is a person who refused to accept defeat despite a life-challenging incident. She is a bilateral amputee who lost both her hands in a bomb blast at the age of 13. And that redefined my perspective towards smartness. She did not take her disability as an excuse for her growth. But think about us. We are blessed with no disability. Yet, we give off an array of excuses to deny each responsibility that comes to us. Excuses are a hindrance to our growth. So what I consider is, taking up responsibility with a positive attitude is a primary attribute for smartness. Now, let me ask you, is it the only responsibility that is entrusted to us has to be of our concern? We all have a feel that we are doing our duties in a perfect way, and so we are a good person. But is that enough to be a good citizen? Every day we see heaps of waste around us, affecting our public health. We see a lot of damages to the public properties, unnumbered injustice. We all complain about it to others, put the blame on the authorities. But what is our participation as a social being? Instead of being just mute spectators, have you ever felt guilty? Or if you have raised your voice against such injustice taking place around you, then indeed you are a smart person. Thus, proactive participation in such situations is another important attribute for smartness. Let's also count adaptiveness to the changing environment as an essential need for smartness. If you're not able to adapt to a changing situation, then you shall not survive as the fittest. We often hear, work smart, not hard. Does only smart work brings us success? Then why do we toil so hard, putting all our blood and sweat to conquer our goals? Now, what is the difference between smart work and hard work? When you work for a particular task, depending on its worth, I repeat, depending on its worth, we put our effort, use our brains so as to produce the maximum result with minimum labor. Whereas hard work is consistently working towards a particular goal, irrespective of its worth, and we are least worried about its result and not using any means to reduce its effort, and that is hard work. Both hard work and smart work has its own pros and cons, but what I consider is amalgamation of both hard work and smart work will help us achieve accolades and recognitions. If you are not smart, your hard work will not pay. Just look at the donkey. The donkey only does hard work. But what about the horse? Horse does hard work, but it adds smartness whenever and wherever it is needed. Let's be adaptive, proactively participate in all endeavors, take up responsibility with a positive attitude. And lastly, before you work smart, work hard. And if you only work hard and not smartly, you will end up working for the rest of your life. Be a horse and not a donkey. Think smart and be smart. It is a call of 21st century. Thank you.